Thank you so much, Ariana. I actually looked into the monk thing, and basically I think that it might be part of my life, as in like when I feel those ways where everybody disappears and stuff, that's when I'll do it. Like when people are not ready or whatever's going on. But you, Jill, Anna, Tatum, Geraldine, and Phoenix all the other day, yesterday, and recently, you made it so that I don't feel that way. So I think it's going to be not a permanent option for me, but it's going to be an option for me when those times happen. Their shift times. It's interesting because I talked about this in 2 videos ago or so. I don't know. It's recent about the 21st, which was, I think it was yesterday now. I'm not sure now. It was all the planets aligning, right? All the ones that I'm close to, anyway. And it is like I said, if you guys want me to talk more about this, I can. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna talk about it because it's not like it needs to be talked about now. Probably, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, it is like a reset. And when I say reset, it's from, and I said I was gonna put it in the description of the other video, so I might do it. I don't know. Sorry, I might forget again. But it's in that. If I don't do it, just go to my save folders and look for the it is the realities, the different realities. So basically, I think it's the seventh one, or maybe after. No, it's after. It's like way after at the end. So if you go scroll down, or maybe it's on the top. I don't know. Just have a look. You'll see this thing where there's like a learning teaching dimension and little spokes. And basically, you can think of all these little spokes like on hinges. And so they're actually inside, if you think about it. So it's like, when you go to an eyeglass thing and they put the different ways to see, in it, the different prescriptions, it's like that. And so really quick they show it outside to show that those they don't see the what's going on around them, everyone, whatever they're limited on. So they're like, it's a gentleness. So you know how people, they have all these weird theories about new earth and stuff. It already has happened. It's just all the energies that are organizing everything or always organizing things. And when we had more energy influx that came in about, I think it's now 3 years ago, there has to be some way to redistribute so it makes sense for what humans want and their needs and their how deep they've gone within and their understanding and the things that they came to earth for, and not just earth but the learning teaching dimension part of earth, that kind of stuff. So these kind of things, like I said, those things coming out and stuff like that, I felt it last night. Well, for everybody else, it would be the morning. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was still commenting to everybody. My partner was asleep, so I wasn't doing any more videos, but I think I did one more video at 3 or something like that. But anyway, I felt it, even though it was already the day before. I felt that click. So basically what's happened is, instead of everyone being like, fed their specific energy, everyone's in, and it's all going to unveil at the same time. So all the seeds have been planted in everybody's different little realities of limitations. So like, let's say someone's limiting and they just can't believe that or understand that they are going within is to learn more about everything else. So if someone's thinking that God is separate and like weird stuff like that and hierarchies about something that's infinite, that kind of stuff, those people will have a specific one, and they were working together, like, helping each other out, and everyone has their seeds planted. So a lot of people in spirituality at the moment now, they're saying things like the choices have been made. And it's not choices have been made, the seeds have been planted. So we're all going to, everyone who's been limiting themselves, including me, every human, is inside the learning teaching dimension now. We still can't see everything, but now everything's going to happen at once. Before it was happening separately. That's why some people saw the orb things or have always seen orb things, and some people have not. There's other things going on, not just that. So now everyone at once is going to have the same reality situation, where they're not going to be not in the know. It's going to be obvious. And the first step was that alignment. Everyone knows that that is the case. We can look it up online and see it. It's like everywhere, and it's just something you can't avoid. And even if someone says it, you can't say, oh, no, it didn't happen. So that's something like there's nothing that people can say to say anything about it. It is what it is, right? So this is the first thing. So you can think of it like when you reset an old clock and you put them all at the right refresh. So yeah, so the unveiling is going to happen. And that's why I was like getting really intense with the videos yesterday, because I was unveiling is my energy. So I was getting Aphrodite was here. We were just like unveiling, unveiling, unveiling. It's funny because I still feel it, but it's not as intense as it was yesterday. It was just like in like all over. So the unveiling has begun, and it's going to be very entertaining. But I've also, some people have been responding to videos that I didn't do, other people did, and I commented. And a lot of people are playing the victim card about things. They're like, I understand what you're saying, but blah, blah, blah. Like, there's this girl that said, I understand, but this creator was being mean about Americans, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is how that person, not all Americans, this person who is American, how that made them feel. Why are they triggered by this? Who cares if someone says that? Who cares if it's insensitive? Why does that bother that person? They're staying on the external. And so there's some other people too. And for the first time, my energy said not to keep going, because I already said something to them that is very opening, but they didn't read it. And this has been happening a lot, but it's very obvious now. And they're telling me not to anymore. Because before, my feeling that I had every time I comment or I try and help someone, because other people just want to be know-it-alls, I just want to help people so that they can know that they have the power. That's just my thing, my empowerment renaissance, right? So yeah, so basically while I'm doing this thing, this is the first time where I can feel that the seed has been planted. And before, when I planted seeds or anyone planted seeds on someone, it wouldn't go, or it would, and it would like hover, but it's there. It's just the person needs a reframe, and it's not up to me to do that. So if I've already planted a seed, or if you or anyone who's watching this has already planted a seed, it's now not up to us to make that grow or make it clear, and which is like one of my traumas that I have worked really hard on, is the over explaining. And it was my first time when I've gotten these comments today. I saw them. I did it. I felt that. So they told me this, and then I felt it. I was like, yeah, I don't need to explain. That was very clear to them, and it's on them to not see that. Because not only did I do a video response on my own page, and they could come, if they're very offended and curious and really wanted to get into it, they could. All these people don't have to stay in the comments and reply way later, by the way, because that was like, for me, that was a long time ago. Maybe it wasn't, but to me it is. They could still, as usual, people could go to my profile. I do this, so I know it's possible. When I'm interested in something someone's saying, I look up into it more, or I go to their profile to look at it, right? So, anyway, yeah. So it's time to not do that. Yeah, there's a lot of these I'm replying to, and I'm going on tangent. I can tell that there's a lot to say. And I think now while I'm doing this, they really want to push the British Museum as well. So for anyone who's looking at this that's in London, have a look at my Eventbrite that talks about this more, and let me know if you need to know how to see that if you want to. But it's the Empowerment Renaissance, and I'll be posting about that soon.